Hey, fellow Bitcoin holders, how are you doing? Austin here. I've got a quick Bitcoin video for you. We're going to talk about some stuff that's happening right in front of you on multiple fronts. Okay, so a lot of stuff to share with you. Got a really new cool feature that I want to share with you that can help you make even more money buying and selling Bitcoin. So we're going to talk about that as well in this video. Thanks for giving me a few minutes of your time. Promise I won't waste it. You can tell I've got my hat on, got my swim gear on. I'm absolutely not in my studio. So I am at Lake of the Ozarks. Really great location here. We come up here for the July 4th holiday. My wife and I do, and a friend of mine, their family owns a place up here for a long time. So we've come up here and do this. Today is our boating day where we go out, we hire a captain, and we go to bars that are on the lake, and captain drives us. So we're being completely responsible. We can go have a few drinks at different various bars, and it's a great day. So that's what I'm doing for July 4th. What are you doing? Are you doing anything cool for the July 4th holiday? If you're here in the United States and you're celebrating it, obviously celebrating our country's independence. Okay, so drop in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you if you are doing anything cool, or what do you do? Do you have a tradition? What's something that you do for the holiday? Okay, so wanted to share with you a couple of key things. So there's some stuff happening right in front of you. Okay, so what is it that we need to talk about in the context of Bitcoin? I was looking at XRP right before I launched this video. Huge fan of XRP. I covered every single day. And by the way, smash that like button if you would. I greatly appreciate it. So Bitcoin, a couple of key things going on here. Looking pretty good. We're up 2% on the 7-day. And here on the 1-day, we're up 1.7%. You can see that. Just to remind you, our all-time high is 111.9. So we are literally about $2,000 away from that all-time high. And we're literally 1.81% away from that all-time high. Dominance falling just a little bit to 64.4%, and the overall market cap actually just dipped below 3.4 trillion. So what is happening right in front of you? Okay, a couple of key things you need to be aware of. Look, this happens every single day. We see some new piece of information coming out about Bitcoin, whether it's institutional buyers buying the ETFs, whether it's institutional buyers buying and holding or divulging that they're holding Bitcoin on their financial books, whether it's pension funds coming out and saying that they have bought into the ETF, or any number of 100 different variations on that narrative. And what do I mean by that? And so why am I bringing this up? What's the context? What's the point? Okay. So it's happening right in front of you. And what's happening right in front of you is adoption, is Bitcoin moving into the narrative? Is Bitcoin moving into mainstream narrative? Is Bitcoin starting to gradually creep into the consciousness of people that would have never invested in crypto at all, ever? I've personally had it. I've had 2 or 3 of my friends, one of them that was anti-crypto 2 years ago, in the last 6 months came to me and said, I think I need to own some Bitcoin. I think I need to own some crypto. What do you think I should own? And I helped him set up a Coinbase account, and I helped him say, okay, you need to buy, some Bitcoin, some Ethereum, some XRP, and so forth. Because I believe in a really good, diversified kind of investment strategy, right? And so, but the point is it's happening right in front of you, and do you see it? It's the slow migration of people coming into the crypto and Bitcoin world. And I don't just say Bitcoin, because I think that a lot of people will come into crypto via Bitcoin first, and then they'll come in and they'll buy other assets. Okay, so that's something that's happening. And so what does it really mean to you? It really only means that I wanted to kind of open your eyes to the fact that it's happening right in front of you. We have whales buying every single day. We have ETFs growing pretty much every single day from an inflow standpoint. We have adoption, and but we really have Bitcoin moving into and becoming part of mainstream consciousness, and the adoption is starting to happen. It's happening fairly slowly right now because we're at a little bit of a standstill because of the timing of where the market is, because I think of the fear and uncertainty a little bit on the global financial stage because of interest rates, Trump, tariffs, all those different things. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm just saying that that's kind of the reality where we're at, right? And so which gives you a little bit of extra runway, in my opinion, to be able to buy the assets you want to buy, to be able to buy some more Bitcoin. Because I think buying Bitcoin still at $109,000 is still a deal. If you put it in the context of it's going to be worth $1 million, $2, $3 million down the road. Okay. I continue to buy Bitcoin every single week. I buy XRP every week. I buy some Ethereum. I buy a little bit every week. Okay. And so again, it's happening right in front of you. Okay. And so continuing though, I want to share with you something really interesting. So if we look at kind of the chart, Bitcoin is close to breaking through that resistance that I've kind of established here right at that 110,000. And you can see right here, Bitcoin is up in the last 10 days about 7.6%. Now, the key here is, are we going to break through that resistance? Is that going to happen? That's the key. And that's what I really want to maybe keep you aware of, is that $110,000 mark, which again, we're right there. I mean, we're at 109.7. In fact, today on the 24-hour, we did go above. We went to 110.541. So in the last 24-hour cycle, we have hit 110.5. Okay, so again, I think it's playing with that. It's playing with that level, and we'll see it break through. We've got to get through though, and it's in a barrier. We've got to get through that all-time high. So the all-time high of 111.9 is a barrier. What will happen is we will break through that barrier, and then what will happen? People will sell. We'll have a certain amount of the market that will sell. They're like, okay, we broke the all-time high. I need to sell now. I need to get out because the sky is falling, or I think that it's going to go down, or blah blah blah. Right? I don't think that. I'm going to continue to buy. Okay. But that's what we're seeing is right now we're in this pattern. Liquidity is a little low in the overall market condition. I think there's hundreds of billions of dollars in stable coins sitting on the sidelines waiting to see what will happen. We've got that playing out. So I think these are all things these are nothing new, but I'm kind of just making you aware of them from a market perspective so that you understand kind of, hey, this is where we're at, right? Okay. So before I let you go, I promised you at the top of the video something really cool. So I don't know if you've ever seen me talk about my trading indicator. It's literally about $1.15 a day. Quarterly options, the cheapest right here. There's a 30-day, no questions asked, money back guarantee. But we just added a brand new function. And if you're an existing X1 Algo member, you got this for free. We added it into the suite for you for free. But you see, so this is the base trading indicator giving you these buy and sell alerts right here. Buy here, sell here, buy here. But I want you to look specifically at this buy alert right here. Okay. So this is the new feature we added on. We added on an oscillator. And what's really, really cool about this is it gives you even earlier insight into a trending, into a trend reversal scenario. Okay. And so what do I mean by that? So you see right here where they had this buy alert come in, but you see how we're here where Bitcoin was moving down. Now I want you to focus down here, right down here. And I'm going to show you, we're going to talk about this kind of what's going on here. Okay. So you see how right here, how we had these alerts coming in, these alert signs. And then we had the firecrackers or the dynamite right here. See these three little dynamite. Okay. So you see how that was playing out. So what was happening there was the software was alerting you to the fact that, yes, we are at a down cycle, but the alert started to say, okay, we're speeding up here a little bit. And then the dynamite is actually alerting you to the fact that the trend is actually about to change. It's actually about to reverse and start going back the other way. What does that mean to you? It means even earlier insight into the fact that Bitcoin's price is bottoming out on the bottom and it's about to start going the other way. So you could get in at that bottom level. You could be looking at this oscillator and, oh, okay, I start to see some dynamite coming in. I might want to go buy some Bitcoin because I'm buying at the bottom, which is what everybody really wants. Let's call it what it is, right? And then boom. But you also see how the dynamites came just a little bit earlier right here. See how they came just a little bit earlier than this buy alert. Why is that? This is giving you even earlier insight so that you can time that buy if you want. By the way, it happens on the other side. Okay. See how it came in a little earlier. It's just additional earlier insight to knowing when to buy so that you can get in at a even better angle and have even more profit, right? So you can buy you can just boom, time that dip, if you will. Okay, so that's that. But also see that happens on the other side. See, like right here, see, we had a situation where we were going up and then we were starting to transition. But you can see right here again. So this activity correlates to right here. So you see how we're starting to move up, but then we started to get the dynamites and the alerts, and it was signaling the fact that she was about to turn. She was turning the other way. So if you had bought here, you're like, hey, I bought here. And okay, now I've got my 5% as an example, right? Locked in, and you can start to see the trend reversing. You're like, hey, I want to sell. I want to lock in that profit. Now, this is if you're doing swing trading and you want to make even more money additionally than say on top of like a long-term buy and hold strategy, right? So I do this all the time with swing trading. Okay. So this is something that we've added in to give you even better insight, even more data that's very, very easy pictured and displayed for you to help you to know when to buy, know when to sell, and all that. So again, links in the description below if you want to try it out. If you're watching this on X, links down there. X1 Algo, you got that 30-day, no questions asked, money back guarantee. We also have just built and launched a private Discord community. We have live training for you in there. Classes are recorded. There's community. There's additional help resources in that. And there's a community where you can be with all of the X1 other X1 users, share and trade ideas, winning trades. Hey, I just saw a great trend over in Tesla, because by the way, you can use the stock for Tesla for stocks. You can use the trading indicator for stocks. Sorry about that. So you can see like right here, here's the software working for Tesla, TSLA, that's Tesla, right? Here's Netflix. So there's the Netflix chart. So you can see here, there's the oscillation. Everything's happening for you. It's like right there for you. Okay. So give it a look. Links are in the description below. Love for you to take it for a test spin. You got that 30-day, no questions asked, money back guarantee. Quarterly option is the cheapest on a per day basis. By the way, the software costs about $1.15 per day. $1.15 per day is what it costs you. So give yourself some additional insight knowing when to buy and when to sell any crypto stocks, make even more profit. Later. I'll see you. Go make some money.